Hello everyone, welcome to MeanLifeStudies. In this video, we are going to solve one more SQL problem as part of data analyst or data engineer interview preparation. That is question number 22. You can see here, find the customer with the highest percentage increment from their first and last purchase amount. Okay, and it is given a sales information. You can see here, I have created and inserted data into this table, that is sales info, and those statements I have mentioned in the description box that you can find from there. If I executed this query, you can see here, this is the table which we have given. You can see here we have different information like transaction ID and date of transaction, and customer details like customer ID and customer name, and product details like product IDs, and the number of products that they sell, that is quantity of products, and their sales amount for each products for each customer they are going to purchase, and also given store information like store IDs and store name. Okay, now we need to find the customer with the highest percentage increment from their first and the last purchase amount. Okay, see, we have different customers are there, right? You can see here how many customers are there: Mahendra, Mahi, Ananya, Rohit, Priya. Likewise, Mahendra, Mahi, Ananya, Rohit, Rohit. Likewise, you can see here there are 5 customers are there, right? These 5 customers are going to come again and again, and they are going to purchase different products with different amount in different stores, right? So we need to find these particular customers are going to purchase. This is the first purchase for Mahindra, right? Similarly, the last purchase would be this one, right? So we need to find a customer with the highest percentage increment from their first and last purchase amount, right? So we need to find for each customer what is the first purchase amount and what is the last purchase amount, right? So we will decide that on the basis of their purchase date, right? So this is the date. On the basis of date, this customer comes first, so this sales amount is treated as purchase amount for customer, right? So this is the purchase amount at his first transaction, right, or first purchase. Now the same customer come on second day, I mean this is the second purchase, right? Likewise, the same customer is going to come again and again, and they are going to purchase some products in different stores, right? Now our question is to find the customer with the highest percentage increment from their first to last percentage. That means you need to have the details of first purchase details of customer, and you need to find the last purchase details of customers, right? If you see here, these are the last purchase of these customers, right? On these dates, these are the customers are going to purchase different products and with different amounts. Now our question is asking to find the first purchase sale sorry the first purchase amount, that is the sale amount as per stores, okay, our business. But at a customer's point of view, it is a purchase amount only. Okay, so this is the first purchase amount, because of on the basis of date we are assigning that this as first purchase amount, right? Similarly, we need to find the same customer comes on which date as last one, right? And that will treat as last purchase only, right? So here you can see here, this is the last one, but there is no Mahindra again, so we will treat this as last purchase for this Mahindra. Okay, now what is the amount? That is 950. The first purchase amount is 20, the last purchase amount for Mahindra, that is this customer, is 950, right? So we need to find the percentage change in this amount, okay? And then we need to find the highest percentage of increment. Okay, this is the increment only, right? If the first purchase amount is 20, the last purchase amount is 950, there is a huge amount of percentage of increment, right? Similarly, we are going to find for all customers, right? For Priya, the first purchase amount on 5th January, right? So that is amount 20. Now, if you see here, the last one, that is Priya, it is the last purchase by Priya, right? So this is on 20th January. What is the amount? 350. It is from 20 to 350. There is a certain amount of increment, right? Increment of purchase amount. So we need to find all details. Like for each customer, we need to find their first purchase amount and their last purchase amount. And from these two values, I mean first and last, we are going to find the percentage of increment of purchase amount for each customer, right? Now we will start solving this one. To find out those details, we need to have customer details, right? Like selecting, I'm going to retrieve customer ID, come on, customer name, and also what we need, we also need date, right? On the basis of date, we are going to decide either that is first or last purchase by each customer, right? So we need to have date column also. Okay, then what we need, we are going to find the amount, right? That is either first or last sales amount, right? I mean, in terms of customer, it is a purchase amount only. Okay, we will treat this as sales amount. I mean, we are going to retrieve sales amount. Okay, from these details are enough, right, to find the first and last purchase of each customer. Okay, from sales info. Okay, now if I see here, if I execute this one, you can see here these are the details. Now from these details we need to find the first and last purchase, right? Okay, now I'm going to start. What is the meaning of first purchase? And that is the lowest date na. I mean, for each customer the minimum date we'll treat that as first purchase, right? So from this we need to filter out where date equal to minimum, right? Minimum of date, right? But thing is that if you execute this one, you can see here you're getting error, right? Why? You should not treat like this. You have to select it from sales information. Select minimum of date from sales info, right? Now if you execute this one, you can see here again you are getting error. Why? Because it is just a date, right? So we need to have here, we have to keep this in bracket, right? So we'll keep that in bracket. Now if I execute this one, you can see here we are getting customer details and they says, I mean, purchase amount, right? But we are not getting for all customers for their first sales, right? So to get that details, see here we are retrieving only the minimum date from sales, right? But our requirement is to find for each customer the minimum, I mean, for each customer the first purchase amount, right? So for that I have to use window function over. Okay, now if I use here like this, you can see here we are getting error because of, see here, subquery returning more than one value. This is not permitted when the subquery follows this one, right? So I mean this one means equal or comparative symbols, right? So you have to mention here, see, whenever this subquery returning more than one values, then we should not use here equal. Okay, therefore we should use there in. Okay, now if I execute this one, you can see here again you are getting only one because of you are not mentioned. See, even though you mention over class, this is by default is a single window. Single window in the sense the entire sales information where you are going to retrieve the minimum date, right? So that is why it is returning only single date, that is the minimum date. Okay, now we need to find it for each customer, right? So we have to use partition by customer, right? Customer ID. Okay, I'm going to do entering here. Now you can see here we are going to use partition by customer. I mean, I'm going to retrieving in inner query as, see here, for each customer I'm going to retrieve the minimum date, right? So if you use partition by means that that will defines the number of windows, right? How many windows? It's on the basis of customer ID. How many customers are there? 5. So 5 windows will be there, right? So for 5 windows the minimum date will be returned. Okay, these are 5 minimum dates will be written, and from these we are going to see here we are going to retrieving customer details where date in these dates, right? So we will get those customer details are from the minimum dates of each customer, and that we will treat as the first purchase sales or purchase amount, right? So you can see here these are the minimum dates for each customer, right? We treat this sales amount as first purchase amount. Okay, now you can see here as first purchase amount. Why? Because of these are the minimum dates that these customers are going to purchase. So we will treat this as first purchase amounts. Okay, now if you execute this one, you can see here these are the customers are comes in these dates. This is the first purchase amount. Okay, now similarly we need to find the last purchase amount, right? So how can we find it? In place of minimum, if we use maximum, what it will return? It will return the highest dates of each customer, right? So and those particular sale amount will treat that as last purchase amount by customers. Okay, now I'm going to retrieving, I'm going to copying this, I'm going to copy this, sorry, copying this and pasting here. Now if in place of minimum, if I use maximum, that will return the maximum dates, I mean highest dates. It could be the last dates, right? So there is no after this because this is the last date, I mean highest one. So for each customer, you are going to retrieving highest dates, I mean last purchase dates, right? So those sales amount is called as last purchase amount for each customer. Okay. Now if I execute this one, you can see here these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 January 2023. This is the first purchase amount by each customer. Now if I execute this one, you can see here these are the last purchase amounts by each customer. You can see 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 are the last dates for each customer. You can see, right? Now we need to have customer and their first purchase amount and last purchase amount, right? Now if you observe these two tables, now we have two tables, right? That is first purchase amount customer details and last purchase amount customer details. Now from these two tables we need only customer name and first purchase amount and last purchase amount, right? So we need to join these two tables on the basis of what's the commonality, that is customer ID or customer name is the common, right? Now we will join these two tables on the basis of either customer ID or customer name. Okay, for that I'm going to assign this first query as CTE. Okay, and then this query as cd2, or else we can assign this as last purchase. Okay, okay, this as first purchase details, this as this one, right? Okay, now we have two tables, that is first purchase details and last purchase details. I'm sorry, we need to write a query, right? So here what we are going to retrieve, we are going to retrieve customer details from first purchase details. I'm going to assign this as f. Okay, f dot customer name, comma, what we need to return in first table, we need to return the first purchase amount, right? F dot first purchase amount. Okay, then what we need to return from the second table, that is s dot, I'm going to refer that as s. Okay, second, sorry, that is last na, so we'll treat that as l dot last purchase amount. From, we need to join these two tables, right? That is first purchase details, and we are going to refer this as f join last purchase details as l, right? Now on which condition? On, that is either customer ID or customer name, right? So we will refer either customer name equal to, in last table, that is customer name, right? Now if I execute this one, we will get for each customer their first purchase amount and last purchase amount, right? You can see here these are the first purchases amount. Okay, and these are the last purchase amount. How we are getting it? We are getting individually first and last, and we are going to join these two tables. Okay, now what we need to return? We need to return the highest percentage increment of purchase amount customer details, right? Now we need to find the percentage difference between our percentage increase of their first to last purchase amount. Okay, now we are going to find here f dot, sorry, we need to differentiate from last sale, I mean last purchase amount, last purchase amount minus f dot first purchase amount. Okay, now we need to multiply this 100 and then divided by first dot, I mean f dot first purchase amount. Okay, now we need to close this bracket, right? Okay, this as percent increment purchase. Okay, now if I execute this one, you can see here this is the percentage, looks a bit complex. Okay, try to understand. Okay, see here this is the percentage increment of purchases. See here this is the 20, but this is 950, right? How much percentage of increment? That is, see, if from 20 to 40, that is 100 percentage, right? If it is 400, that is 1000 percentage. If it is 8, likewise you can see here this is the percentage of increment from 20 to 950, right? But what we need to return? We need to return the highest percentage increment purchase customer details, right? So we need to order in descending order of order by percent purchase in descending order, right? Now it will be in ordered in descending order. Okay, now you can see here, first one, next one, I mean in descending order, right? He and Mahendra is the customer. He is purchasing the highest percentage increment from his first to last person purchase, right? That is 4650 percentage of increment from first to last purchase. Okay, now we need to return only the highest one, right? So either we will write a rank function, I mean window function, by using ranks, or else we can directly write top one. Okay, here I'm going to return as top one. Okay, now if I see here, if I execute, sorry, I need to, sorry, I need to write here na top one. Okay, now if I execute this entire query, you will get the top one customer, I mean the highest customer, his percentage of increment purchase is the highest one, right? That is 4650 percentage. Okay, now we need to return only customer name, so I'm going to avoid all these things, or else I'm going to write one more query. Okay, I'm assigning this as ct3 ct2 or something as this one. Okay, I'm going to return select customer name from ct2. Now if I execute this one, you can see here we are getting a customer name. His percentage of increment from first to last purchase is the highest one. Okay, a bit complex, but try to understand step by step. Okay, I hope you understand this one. If not, kindly go through it slowly. Okay, and thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and share. Thank you.